Hello guys. Welcome back to the Blue Wolf. And, I'm going to apologize in advance for the audio quality. I did some microphone tests, and they all failed. So, this is a series that I have started, and it's like, 3 free games. 5 minutes on each game. First up we have Go Scurry, which is, it's sort of in that same genre as Jetpack Joyride. It's an endless run type of game, and it is insanely difficult. So here you've got your menu. Before you get into the game, they would ask you to create a character. It's my character, the Blue Wolf, and it's coming soon on all these things, and it's also on Steam Greenlight, so go and vote for that. And so you've got credits, which is credits. The player is, you can create a new avatar if you don't like the one that you've already got. This is sound. These are the stats that you've got for each thing, for each training. There's no obstacles, it's just turning around. And you play as this little rocket. You play as this little rocket guy, and you can go side to side to, dodge these little orange poles and jump over those. Hard, and also in training, the camera follows you. Hard, the camera it's basically the same as training, but there are obstacles such as these poles and stuff. In Pro, there's obstacles, but the camera is fixed, so stays in one place. Then we've got our high scores, and yeah, it's pretty. I have not reached anywhere near any of these ever. I probably never will because I am awful at this game. So it doesn't even give you an easy mode. I'm going to play on hard because it's in the middle and it's sort of what the game is designed for. So play as this guy. You can move around. When you reach obstacles such as those, you can turn with left and right and then jump, and surprisingly down makes you do that little side thing. Oh, and also a tip in this. Oh yeah, you got these speedy bits that come up whenever. I've actually been practicing this game, so I am semi-decent, on the contrary to what I said earlier. So a bit of a tip if you're thinking about going and play this game. And links to all these games in the description. A tip is always turn a bit later than you think you should. Like, when I started playing this game, I would always die because I leave too early. So, back to menu. Oops, not that. Training mode. Oh, and these are your controls. Space is to pause. Up is to jump. I think somehow needs to be fixed, but I don't know how they would fix it. It's to evade, so when I was going left and right, not turning, but sort of jamming the rocket on the side of the road, that was that. Turn counterclockwise and turn clockwise, those are just moving left and right. These are the alternate controls for jump and evade. And so, I'm going to do tutorial mode, which the camera follows you and there are no hazards. So there's none of those holes, and there's none of those things. And as you can see, this game is absolutely gorgeous. It's just, I love the textures. If you're not watching this in 720p or 1080p, whatever the hell it's going to be, do that right now. Change it. I will just change it. Just change the video quality just for this game, because it's mind-blowing. And also, something that I like, you get these words on that building over there. They're just funny words that you can sometimes see. One of them told me to press backslash, which basically, in Minecraft you have backslash, which you have F3, which it's basically F3. And it shows you what's going on in the game. It shows you all the staticky stuff that I don't really get and probably never will. And so it sort of changes color, and also I don't have the music on because copyright stuff maybe. The music in this game, the soundtrack is amazing. So yes, it asks you all these weird questions that avert your mind. Just died there. That avert sort of your concentration. of the game. So one of those, like, where are you going? And that says Kill Monday. It's just sort of random things that try to screw you over. This game hates you. It just hates you so much. Because it's constantly trying to kill you, just random stuff. And it's all generated randomly. It's like, you will never ever get the same track twice. Because I have, like, it's all generated randomly. So, yeah, you'll never get the same track twice. Obstacles will never be in the same place. And I'm doing this on training mode. Yes, I am. So it says, like, stack out. That's a great example. It has, like, nothing to do with the game. But you look at it and sort of think about it and it confuses you. And, yeah. So, you get all these things. Time and a matter terror. I'll get one of those right. So you can submit your score to the leaderboard, which is what I just showed you of the 5 million scores. And I think they're working on a multiplayer mode, if not have one. I have not played that. And, so yes. That is Go Scurry. Play that next game. Alright, next up we have Polar. And, basically this is a game where you control this yellow boomerang thing in the bottom of the screen. And so you got a bunch of obstacles that you sort of come across. Space to change direction. That basically means you'll start going clockwise, or counterclockwise around the center black hole thing, and then you'll start going clockwise around the center black hole thing. F10 toggle blinking. I have no idea what that does. And something I forgot to mention while playing Go Scurry was on this channel I'm gonna try to do known games. I'm gonna try to do sort of unknown games to get them out there and known and help the developers of the games. Okay, so we start pressing space and you start going around the circle. And these little rainbowy things, those sort of, well, they don't kill you. You have to dodge them for a certain amount of time in order to move on to the next little flashy thing. So if I dodge here, then eventually it'll switch. Okay, so, now in the bottom left corner, you've got how many seconds. That's basically just your time if you complete the game. I have done that like twice before. And that was on a day when I was high off Coca-Cola. And, was kind of crazy because of a party last night. And, I'll probably never reach that score again. As you can see, I'm failing on the 3rd level. Yeah, nothing happens when you hit these guys. You can just barrel straight through them and they don't even give a crap. So, yeah, hit them as much as you want. And like I said, you have to dodge them for a certain amount of time to reach the next flippy thing. I think that might be what blinking is. I don't know. When you get the light after dodging them. You'll probably never see one of those lights, another one of those lights in this Let's Play. Because I am just awful at this game. And, a tip I kind of like giving tips. Never, ever, ever, play this game and then look at your desktop because everything will go on all wobbly. Oh, and, epileptic warning. Epileptic warning. I don't know what it means, but apparently people can die. Okay, so, yes, this part, you sort of blow through them and then dodge them for a bit if you go that way. And so you blow through them and then you sort of need to get in between the holes like that. Only not because I died. Like that. You just sort of need to keep on doing that. Any more stuff to say? No, so we've got little blippy holes and the screen is flashing, which always hurt my eyes. I showed this to my friend Michael. It never hurt his. It never hurt him's eyes. Yes. Thanks, Brian. And so, this is Polar. The graphics aren't quite as good as Go Scurry. By the way, go play these games now because eventually Go Scurry will be on Steam. and it'll cost monies there. You can even pre-order it now. How cool is that? Gosh, I suck at this game so much. Why do games hate me? Games hate everyone. Certain games just like hate the world, because game developers that create these kind of games just hate people. No offense to them, but your games are difficult. Oh, and also, I forgot to say at the beginning, this is another running game, as you can tell. Yes, that's pretty much all I have to say at this game. Yay! Oh god, I have nightmares about this flippy level. Oh my gosh, I got through it. Okay, so this is basically like the first one, but this is sort of the part of the game that makes your mind hurt even more than your mind should, because it's just like the first bit. It has like a steady beat, but you've got like big rings of whatever stuff coming out on the side, and so it really messes with your mind and just sort of gets inside your head. It's a very hardwired game. It's a very, very good game. And so, that was Polar. Go get it. It's totally free, as all these games are. Next. Okay, and the last game I will show you is called Fragment. I haven't really played this game much. I played it once, never really finished it. So, you get to blow up people with mind powers. And that was the working title, and I would play any game titled that. Any game titled that. That is the best title for any game. So we click on Start. Oh yeah. So this is the main menu, which is actually pretty cool. It's the Earth, I think. Wait. Is that the... Okay. That might, or may not be the Earth. I don't know. We're on a spaceship. Kind of looks like the Earth, but it's got a big giant white thing that might be Antarctica. In the bottom right, I don't know if you can see it or not, it says for educational use only. Sure. Okay, so, click on Start. You've got this thing, and so, oh my gosh. I'm gonna fail a lot. Luckily, it has a broad range, this weapon that you've got. Get to the airlock. Take a ship. Fly the ship. Okay, you've got your bed that you never ever use. You've got a brain and blurry stuff. Okay, so you got that creepy dog thing from The Shining. Boxes with Steampunk's logo on it. Boxes. Computers is. Okay, so we go through these doors. Now that guy right there is an evil scientist. Right click to assimilate. Rah! And he explodes into a million tiny shard things. Rah! It's another one of those things. Ah! Okay, so no. Pow! Oh yeah. Note on this game, it's a stealth game, and it is quite hard because you barely have any health. Oh yeah, one of the cool things about this game that adds a nice little puzzly bit. You can place these guys down, and then you can also move around with them with the arrow keys. You can't go that many ways, but still, that is a really nice touch. And when I found out that they had that in this game, I really liked it. Okay, so, you got cool hands and stuff. So, I have to go up there. I cannot jump up there. You don't have a high jump. Note to self, remember to turn off mobile phone when recording. Okay, so, Yeah, you place those guys around, you move around to them. R makes them disappear, but when you press F, Bajooms, switch places with them. I've decided that Bajooms is my new catchphrase, because it sounds funny. Oh yeah, and one thing needs to be fixed. It sort of comes up a bit later than you would like it to. Oh, and one of the really cool things, you can set down a guy there. That guy will most likely... You set down a guy there, that guy will get him. Boosts! You face him over... Yeah, when you get the guys with the lasers, they do serious damage. Serious damage. I'm on the side of something. Oh. And so when you get caught by one of them, all of them find you. All of them. All of them get contact and everyone in the game hates you. But luckily when you restart, when you die and respawn, you respawn at like a checkpoint. I think it's there for this little room. When you go to a checkpoint, when you reach a checkpoint and you die later on, and have not reached another checkpoint, then you go to that checkpoint, but everyone that you've killed stays dead. Yep. Assimilates. Assimilates. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more room, and then I will tell you to go get this game, because it's great. Go up there. Our snaps, fingers. I haven't really admired this that much. The fingers and hands in this game are beautiful. I mean, I have not seen a single game that has... Like, it's sort of a bit weird because of the mouse that I'm using and my computer. Scientist of the Month. Joe, me. Anyway, so... I've not seen games that have sort of hands like that, because that's just beautiful. This little electric hand. And, of course the graphics aren't top-notch, and, yeah, the graphics aren't top-notch, but, otherwise it's a great game. My locker. I always forget the combination to my locker, but I won't this time. I don't know the combination of my locker. Go into tunnels. You have crawl space in this game. Luckily, unlike some Star Trek games, I'm not going to mention the names. Sure. You have okay, so you can place the guys there, and then if you have enough little bars, you can queue them. That did something that I didn't want it to. You can detonate them. Boosts. And it makes a gigantic explosion. And so that was it. That was Fragment. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. The Blue Wolf. I'm going to the Blue Wolf. I'm the Blue Wolf. I'm going to end this video with my goodbye.